What's going on, JSU? Hey man, I'm back in the building. So look, I'm sorry, I'm mad. I missed the homecoming game. But everything happened for a reason. God set me down for a reason. I got me a little loaner truck so I can still go out here and do my thing. But when I was down, I thought about what I could do, what I could bring to JSU. And I know swag football been going on for a long time, but we lost a little bit of our for a few years, maybe like 20 years, and it became mostly about the band. So now what I'm finna start doing is breaking down the numbers for y'all. I know I got like 20% people watching my videos are women, and I know I got some band students that watch my videos. So I'm gonna start breaking down some of these videos, some of these numbers, for y'all can see what the football team does after the game. Like right now, these guys are in the training room getting work on, getting their bodies worked on, and we breaking down film. Now the coaches probably broke down the film last night, or they breaking it down this morning, and most time around about 1 to 3 o'clock on Sundays, we'll either go over film or we'll do it on Monday morning. So it just depends on how the coaches got set up. But I already done broke down some of the numbers, and I'm gonna show y'all what I mean. So, all right, just taking away from the game, I'm gonna do the pros and cons. So this right here is just the numbers breakdown. Okay, so passing yards, we had total yards, we had 411 total yards. They had 247 total yards. Now, if you get over 400 yards, that's good for offense. Back when I was playing, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, 400 was a standard. If you got 5, that was a great day. If you get under 300 yards, we held Campbell to 247, that's great for the defense. That's great. Most teams try to shoot for 300 yards passing, 100 yards rushing. That gets you 400. So Jackson State, we good on the yards. Rushing yards, we had 179. They had 110. So that's kind of good. That's why the game was kind of close. Most times, if you can get the ball over, you can rush for over 100 yards, you will have a decent time of possession, and you can kind of control the ball, control the clock. That's why it wasn't no blowout. So what our defense will have to do is tighten up on the run. That's, to me, that's our weakest point on defense, is the run. We was pretty balanced yesterday. I love this. I mean, we were actually more run heavy, because sometimes I feel like we were trying to pass to do stats. Now we was 40 rushes to 31 passing. That's very good. I'm telling you why that's good, because recruits, the running backs that come here, they want to come. The receivers that want to come here, they still want to come because you're throwing the ball enough. So it's kind of balanced. And now you can attract both players. And we had a rushing touchdown yesterday and a passing touchdown yesterday. So, and the kicker got worked yesterday. So all the aspects of the game got worked yesterday, and that's how you recruit players, because they want to know, will they get some work. Time of possession, we was 32 minutes today, 27. I ain't giving you a lot of seconds and all that. So we won in time possession. You always want to win time possession. That was good. This was what we really won yesterday. Yards per play. We was at 7.5 yards per play. They was at 4.4 yards per play. So if you look at that, we got a chance to move the ball more than them. First downs. I don't know how we did this, but we did it. But we was 20 first downs to their 13. Now this is where they beat us at right here. On third downs, it was we was 2 for 14. That's terrible. I remember at halftime we was 0 for 8 going into halftime. So I thought we was gonna crank it up second half, but we really didn't. So 2 for 14, that's bad. They was 6 for 17. That's kind of okay, but you at least want to be at 50% on your third down conversions. Fourth down conversions, this is what we won at, but this is really not where you want to be as a football team. We was 3 for 3. They was 2 for 4. Turnovers, we had 2 turnovers. They had 1. So that ain't where you want to be either. But so let's get to the pros like things we did good, and then I'm gonna break down the things we did bad. So all right, so the keys, we had a balanced, first thing, we had a balanced offense. When you have a balanced offense, it's hard for a defense to key in on anything. It's harder for a defense coordinator to stop you because they don't know really what you want to do. The defense played fast and physical yesterday. Yes, they did. I saw a few of their players get punished. I saw a lot of big hits. We did a lot of blitz. We didn't really have any bust coverages. So that's why I'm playing fast. When you play fast, you get into your spots. But a lot of times when teams play fast, they end up. Prime example, the play with when Shadua threw the ball back across the field to the tight end. They defense playing fast too, but sometimes defense, when they play fast, they don't see certain things. And if you do a misdirection play, reverse, something like that, you get a big play, which we did. We got a big play on that. So our defense did a great job. The DB play was great. Like man, and I've seen a bunch of DBs too. I'm talking about not just Travis Hunter, everybody. It was so many DBs out. Like, dang, they had like at least 8 DBs played yesterday. So it's just like how wide receivers, got a lot of wide receivers playing, got a lot of running backs playing, you got a lot of DBs playing. That's good for recruiting. All 3 running backs contributed yesterday. Wilkinson was the bell cow, and I think he should be the bell cow. I think he has the most potential to go to the next level, but everybody contribute, and I like that because all these guys had their own little things that they bring, and everybody should be able to touch the ball. And it keeps your running backs from not getting beat up as bad when you can share the wealth and they're not out there too tired still trying to tote the rock. All right, Travis Hunter made his first home debut. That was good. Travis Hunter, it's some stuff it's good to get the film so Dion can show him some of the stuff to do. And I noticed with Travis, he's more of a guy, he don't really want you to touch him. He's not he can be physical, but he's trying not to get injured. He's not trying to run over people and trying to put his head down to get first downs, which he shouldn't, because we need him more on defense than we need him on offense. But some things they're going to work on, and they're going to show him, look, man, just get the yards. Don't be cute. Just get the yards so we can move the chains. Because one time he could have got a first down and he did a little juke move and he lost it. And it was just good. It was just good showing all around for Travis, just to get that film, but he can see, okay, it's a little college a little different from high school. The mixed direction play, I spoke on that earlier. That was good for the touchdown. 3 Campbell players left the game being injured. Almost every game as a football team, once you're the most physical team, if you're the most physical team, most of the times you win the game. So I didn't see no Jackson State players lead the game yesterday injured. 2 reasons for that is because we got good conditioning, and then we done toughen ourselves up. And mentally, sometimes you got to be strong for that. A lot of times when you win, a lot of times guys they mentally strong. They want to celebrate. They don't want to limp off the field. When you're losing, sometimes some guys they'll tuck their tail and they'll get injured, and now that they really hurt, but now they're gonna act like they're injured. So sometimes that depends on if you're winning or losing, the spirits of the guys. But I feel like our guys are the good rotation that we have in and out. It keeps them fresh, and a lot of guys get injured when they're tired, when they're trying to push it to a limit, and you get injured like that. So I think the rotation is helping us, and that we're winning is helping us, and the workouts and stuff we've done, and the caliber of guys you got coming in here. But let's see. We got a win over an opponent outside of SWAC. That was good. You want to show, okay, we can play a team outside of SWAC and still be effective. Deion Sanders and the other coach, they was embracing each other, showing love. I love that in our community. We need to show more love. Number 23, Isaiah Bolden. He flashed me yesterday on the defensive side. I've seen him on kick return stuff, but this is the first time he flashed on the defensive side, and that was pretty good. Like, that was real good. Like, he showed me the potential. I didn't know he was a senior, 6'2" big guy. He actually might make it to the NFL. He's a big guy with speed. He can return kicks. I don't know why they stopped letting him return kicks unless he's still back there. He just ain't getting the ball. But I know he had some good returns last year, so I don't know what's going on there. I like to see more of him. A good homecoming game. Nobody didn't get blowed out. It was good. That was good. The fans got what they wanted. Shador really didn't force the ball that much except for that one time with Travis. And they're trying to get the fans what they want with that. So that was good by Shador. 247 yards they held. Jackson State held their offense 247 yards. That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. And Wilkerson had 103 yards rushing with a touchdown. Hey, that's the pros of the game. You always want to see that. So here's the negatives of the game. The negatives, the offensive line. Man, y'all blocking, but y'all not getting a lot of movement up front. Y'all got to get more movement up front, man. You got to move. If y'all get more movement up front and push on these linemen back, we'll have 200 yards rushing. Easy. Like, y'all got to watch App State. App State took over the game last week by just running the ball. They ran the ball 11 straight plays, but their head coach was an offensive lineman. So he know about running the ball, pushing them raw. And our offensive linemen up front got to get more aggressive. I don't know if they ain't strong enough to do it. I can tell they technique wise they good, but I don't know if they just physically strong enough to move another man and push him back 2 or 3 yards. Red zone, terrible. We had 2 turnovers in the red zone, a fumble and an interception. That's not good. Aubrey Miller had a great game. I'm gonna do a video breakdown on all of them. Aubrey Miller's game, he had a great game, but he did mess up. He did miss a tackle, and Travis Hunter missed a tackle on the same play that turned into a touchdown. Willie Gaines, I don't know what you were doing the other day, bro. Like, you just out of, like, kick return, dropping balls. Like, it just seemed like your mind was somewhere. I don't know if homecoming had you lit. You had a lot of people in town, but you was out of it, bro. Like, you went from kind of being our clutch guy, and then when we had our biggest clutch game, you turned into our, like, just head in the clouds guy. Come on, Willie. Like, dog, that you hurt my heart yesterday, bro. That third down, as I mentioned this earlier, 0 for 8 going into the halftime. That's terrible. Hey, we got to work on that, man. We got to get better on that. Shador, he couldn't really find his groove. The good thing about Shador, he kind of like I said, he's like Tom Brady to me. He cannot be in his groove, but he don't make a lot of mistakes. He don't start forcing stuff, and he'll keep waiting. He'll be patient, and that like an NFL quarterback. Some NFL quarterbacks, they 3 and outs, really not moving the ball like that. But third quarter, fourth quarter, they'll make 4 or 5 good throws, and they'll end up winning the game. So sometimes if you let your defense win and you don't turn the ball over to put your defense in bad situations, trust your kicking game and just wait for your spots, which Shador did. He waited on his spots. So even though it's a bad thing he couldn't get in his groove, it's still a good thing because Shador is so confident and aware he doesn't lose himself in a moment. That third down altogether, 2 for 14, that's terrible. And we led in turnovers. We had 2, they had 1. That's never a good thing. Most times you lose game when you have more turnovers than the other team. And drops. We had too many drops. Y'all making Shador look bad with all these drops. But that was my breakdown. A good game. Hopefully next week we'll come out here and do better as far as just playing as a unit, playing as a team. But hey, Jackson State, that was a good hard win. And that builds character. Everything is win-win. Jackson State, hey, we doing something good. We about to be a major team in college football.